It was one shocking photo that instantly grabbed fans' attention. A swollen eye, visible bruising, and a candid caption that revealed a painful trip to A&E. For Emmerdale viewers, seeing one of their favourite stars like this was both alarming and unexpected. What exactly happened to Michelle Hardwick? And how serious was the injury that sent her rushing to hospital? Let's break down everything we know about this worrying moment that has fans talking. Introduction. Welcome back to your go-to source for entertainment news, where we bring you the latest updates from your favourite stars, both on and off screen. Today's story centres around Emmerdale star Michelle Hardwick, who recently revealed she had to rush to A&E after suffering a painful injury. The actress, best known for her role in Emmerdale, shared a candid photo of her swollen eye, and fans immediately reacted with concern. The image quickly went viral, sparking questions, reactions, and a wave of support from viewers around the world. Background context. Michelle Hardwick has been a key part of Emmerdale for years, playing the much-loved character Vanessa Woodfield. Known for her emotional depth, resilience, and relatability, Vanessa has become a fan favourite in the village. Over time, Michelle herself has built a strong connection with audiences. She's known not just for her acting, but for her openness and honesty about her life. Whether it's career updates or personal moments, she often shares glimpses behind the scenes, allowing fans to feel closer to her journey. That's why this latest post felt so personal, because it wasn't about a storyline. It was real life. Main news details. The concern began when Michelle Hardwick posted a candid image that immediately stood out. In the photo, her eye appeared swollen and bruised, a clear sign that she had suffered a painful injury. Alongside the image, she revealed that she had been forced to visit A&E, the UK's emergency department, due to the severity of the situation. While she didn't initially provide full details about how the injury happened, the visual alone was enough to spark concern. Fans quickly noticed the swelling and speculated about how serious it might be. The fact that she needed urgent medical care added to the alarm. What made the moment even more impactful was her decision to share it openly. There was no attempt to hide the injury or downplay it visually. Instead, she chose to show exactly what she was going through. Despite the painful nature of the incident, her tone suggested resilience. She didn't appear to be seeking sympathy. Rather, she was simply updating fans and being honest about her experience. That honesty is what made the moment resonate, because it felt real. Public and media reactions. As soon as the post went live, fans responded in large numbers. Social media was filled with messages of support, concern, and well wishes. Many viewers expressed how shocked they were to see her injured, while others focused on sending positive messages and hoping for a quick recovery. Comments ranged from heartfelt to reassuring, with fans emphasizing how much they care about her well-being. Media outlets also picked up the story quickly, highlighting the shocking nature of the image and the fact that she had required emergency treatment. Headlines focused on the dramatic visual, but the overall tone remained supportive. What stood out most was the sense of community. Fans weren't just reacting, they were rallying around her. Analysis / what this means. So why has this story connected with so many people? Because it breaks through the usual image of celebrity life. In a world where most public figures share polished, carefully curated content, moments like this feel different. They remind us that behind every role and every performance is a real person facing real-life situations. Michelle Hardwick's decision to share her injury adds to her authenticity. It shows a willingness to be vulnerable, something that audiences increasingly value. It also highlights the strong bond between actors and their fans. When something happens off-screen, it matters. People care not just about the characters, but about the individuals behind them. And that connection is what makes stories like this so impactful. Future possibilities. Looking ahead, fans will be hoping for positive updates on Michelle's recovery. Injuries like this, while painful and dramatic in appearance, are often treatable with proper care. With rest and medical attention, it's likely she'll make a full recovery. There may be short-term effects on her schedule or appearances, depending on the severity of the injury. However, given her dedication and resilience, many expect her to return to work as soon as she's able. This experience may also encourage more open conversations about everyday accidents and the importance of seeking medical care when needed. For now, though, the focus remains on healing. Conclusion. In the end, this story is about more than just an injury. It's about a moment of honesty that reminded fans of the real person behind the screen. A moment that sparked concern, brought people together, and showed the strength of someone facing an unexpected challenge. Michelle Hardwick's candid post may have shocked fans, but it also highlighted the genuine connection she shares with her audience. And as she recovers, one thing is clear: she won't be doing it alone. Let's break down everything we know about this worrying moment that has fans talking. Welcome back to your go-to source for entertainment news, where we bring you the latest updates from your favorite stars, both on and off screen. Today's story centers around Emmerdale star Michelle Hardwick, who recently revealed she had to rush to A&E after suffering a painful injury. The actress, best known for her long-running role in Emmerdale, shared a candid photo of her swollen eye, and fans immediately reacted with concern. Within hours, the image began circulating across social media, gaining attention not just for its shocking appearance, but for the raw honesty behind it. Michelle Hardwick has been a key part of Emmerdale for years, playing the much-loved character Vanessa Woodfield. Her portrayal has earned her a loyal fanbase, with viewers drawn to Vanessa's emotional depth, resilience, and relatable struggles. Over time, Michelle has become more than just a familiar face on television. She has become someone audiences genuinely care about. That connection has been strengthened by her openness. Unlike many celebrities who maintain a carefully polished image, Michelle has often chosen to share real-life moments with her followers, giving fans a glimpse into her world beyond the screen. That's exactly why this latest post hit so hard. Because it wasn't about a dramatic storyline or a scripted injury designed to shock viewers. It was real. The concern began when Michelle posted a candid image that immediately stood out from her usual updates. In the photo, her eye appeared noticeably swollen, with visible bruising that suggested a painful impact. It wasn't subtle. It was the kind of injury that stops you in your tracks. Alongside the image, she explained that she had been forced to visit A&E, the UK's emergency department, due to the severity of the situation. While she didn't initially go into full detail about how the injury happened, the combination of the image and her caption was enough to spark widespread concern. Fans quickly began speculating about what might have caused it. Was it an accident at home? A mishap during daily activities? Something more serious? The lack of immediate explanation only added to the intrigue, but also to the worry. What made the moment even more powerful was Michelle's decision to share it so openly. In an industry where appearances often matter greatly, choosing to post an unfiltered image of an injury is not something every celebrity would do. There was no attempt to hide behind makeup or angles. No effort to soften the reality of the situation. Instead, she presented it exactly as it was: raw, honest, and undeniably real. And that honesty resonated. Despite the painful nature of the injury, her tone suggested strength rather than vulnerability. She didn't come across as someone seeking sympathy. Instead, it felt like a simple, honest update, a way of letting fans know what had happened without turning it into something overly dramatic. That balance between openness and composure is part of what makes her so relatable. As soon as the post went live, fans responded in large numbers. Social media quickly filled with messages of support, concern, and well wishes. Many viewers expressed how shocked they were to see her injured, with some admitting that the image genuinely worried them. Others focused on sending positive messages, hoping she would recover quickly, and reassuring her that she had the full support of her fanbase. Some fans even shared their own experiences with similar injuries, creating a sense of shared understanding. It became more than just a comment section. It became a space where people connected over concern and empathy. That sense of community is something that doesn't happen with every celebrity post, but in this case, it felt natural. Media outlets also picked up the story quickly. Headlines emphasized the shocking nature of the image and the fact that she had needed emergency treatment. While some focused on the dramatic visual, most coverage maintained a supportive tone, highlighting the reaction from fans and the importance of her recovery. What stood out most wasn't just the injury itself, but the reaction it generated. Fans weren't just curious. They were genuinely concerned. So why has this story connected so deeply with people? The answer lies in its authenticity. In a world where celebrity content is often filtered, edited, and carefully curated, moments like this stand out. They remind us that behind every performance, every red carpet appearance, and every social media post, there is a real person living a real life. Accidents happen, injuries happen, and sometimes those moments are shared with the public. Michelle Hardwick's decision to post that image adds another layer to her public persona. It shows a willingness to be open and vulnerable, something that audiences increasingly appreciate. It breaks down the barrier between celebrity and fan, creating a more genuine connection. It also highlights something important about modern entertainment culture. Audiences no longer just want perfection. They want reality. They want to see the highs and the lows. And when a celebrity is willing to share those moments, it creates a deeper level of trust. Looking ahead, fans will naturally be hoping for positive updates on Michelle's recovery. Injuries like the one she appears to have suffered can look dramatic, but with proper medical care, they are often treatable. Rest, time, and the right treatment can make a significant difference, and there's every reason to believe she will recover fully. There may be some short-term impact on her schedule, depending on how severe the injury is. Filming commitments, public appearances, and other professional responsibilities could be adjusted if needed. However, given her track record and dedication, it's likely she will return to work as soon as she feels able. In fact, moments like this often reveal just how resilient someone is. And if her past is anything to go by, Michelle Hardwick is not someone who lets challenges hold her back for long. This incident may also encourage broader conversations about everyday safety and the importance of seeking medical care when needed. It's a reminder that even seemingly small accidents can have noticeable consequences, and that taking them seriously is always the right choice. But for now, the focus remains simple: recovery, healing, and support. In the end, this story is about more than just an injury. It's about a moment that reminded fans of the person behind the character. A moment that showed honesty, strength, and the power of being real in a world that often values perfection. Michelle Hardwick's candid post may have shocked fans, but it also brought people together. It sparked concern, encouraged support, and reinforced the connection between a performer and her audience. And as she continues to recover, one thing is certain: she won't be doing it alone. Her fans are right there with her, every step of the way.